The Environmentalist Individual Award is given to a youth who is committed to improving the environment and reducing environmental degradation.
TD strives to be the green bank through more than just the color of our logo. Our goal is to become an environmental leader among our peers, and there are many ways that we're putting this goal into action from a corporate perspective. We have also been green through our TD Friends of the Environment Foundation for the past 20 years. Since 1990, TDFEF has provided more than $53 million in funding to over 19,000 grassroots environment and wildlife projects across Canada. Again this year, through TD Friends of the Environment Foundation, we are proud to be able to recognize the young people who have been nominated for this year's Individual Environmentalist Award at the ConocoPhillips Youth of Distinction Awards. These are all young people who are committed to helping to preserve the environment and to step out as leaders to make a positive impact on our community.
Nicole Evans is a 10th grade student at Westmount Charter who has always shown a strong passion for changing and improving the world around her. Through her brilliant and creative spirit, Nicole carries the idea of environmentalism. Nicole has made a huge impact on her school by constructing and preserving Westmount Eco Committee. The Eco Committee faces the task of educating peers who often seem unconcerned with the future of our environment. Even still, Nicole pushes past this mentality, creating environmental awareness weeks and cool contests, along with informative notice boards and announcements. With her strong dedication to environmental awareness and practices, Nicole makes an impact with every step she takes.
I encourage others to be more environmentally conscious by example. So I do these things, maybe you should try recycling more or whatever. And also I head the Eco Committee at our school, and we've sort of decided that education is the most important thing, because if people don't know what the consequences of their actions are, they're not going to change their actions because they don't know what's happening. So if you can educate people to know what the consequences of their actions are, then they're more likely to do something about it. My favorite green tip is that the little things can make a big difference, whether it's riding your bike to school a couple days a week, or recycling paper, or making sure that when you're walking somewhere you pick up a couple pieces of trash on the way there. That all compiles to make a big difference. It's important for people to be more environmentally conscious because climate change is a serious reality nowadays, and if we don't start doing stuff now, then at some point we're going to reach a tipping point where we can't go back, and even though it may not affect our generation or the generation after me, at some point in our future it's going to affect somebody, so we need to start taking action. My name is Nicole Evans, and I'm nominated for the Environmentalist Individual Award.
From Western Canada High School's Environmental Club executive team comes grade 12 student Sydney Walsh. Working tirelessly through her role as an executive, Sydney has demonstrated excellent leadership skills in raising awareness and promoting environmental and social stewardship. Sydney was instrumental in organizing a school-wide Bike Into School event, and as a member of the Youth Earth Ambassadors, has also worked to assist on the ban of cosmetic pesticides in Calgary. Advocating for environmental causes is definitely in Sydney's future. As a young woman with a strong environmental conscience and commitment to preserving both our cities and isolated areas of our country, Sydney is already making an impact.
It's important for people to be environmentally conscious because this is our earth, this is our home. We only get one of it, and it's so gorgeous, it's so beautiful, and the things that it has to offer us, we use and abuse, and it's important to realize that it's not ours for the taking, it's ours for the borrowing. I encourage others to be more environmentally cautious through my actions and the leadership roles that I've taken in my school and outside of school as well. And I think it's important because people will look at somebody, and if they are a leader, if they are doing something that they love, people notice it. You know, when you're passionate about something, it shows. My favorite green tip is, I have a couple. My first one is reduce, reuse, recycle. I know it's kind of corny, but I think that you can apply it to everything in your life. You don't have to just say, oh, reduce, reuse, recycle for paper, for plastics. You know, it's with clothes, it's with everything. My name's Sydney Walsh, and I'm nominated for the Environmentalist Individual Award.
To everyone at Sir Winston Churchill High School, Walter Pang's name is synonymous with environmental change. This grade 12 student is not only president of Sir Winston Churchill Earth Club, but also founded the Youth Earth Ambassadors program. a municipal-wide environmental club network amongst high schools in Calgary, seeking to get environmental projects completed with greater cooperation between schools. Walter has led some impressive projects with the Youth Earth Ambassadors, including a youth lobby movement that strived to reduce the use of cosmetic pesticides in Calgary, and currently, a multi-school biking competition taking place this May. Walter has always seen no limits to his goal and always aims towards a greener future.
There are two things that I do to make the world greener. One is Earth Club at my school at Sir Winston Churchill, where I lead a group of 50 to 70 members in making my school a little greener. And the second thing that I do really leads into the first thing, which is the Earth Club at my school. It's basically an environment club network called Youth Earth Ambassadors. Through that, I lead basically 5 schools in working together to make inter-school projects real. My favorite green moment right now was when I went to City Council and I was giving a speech on why we should not have cosmetic pesticides. And then I got in a really heated debate with one of the aldermen, and it just went back and forth. And at one point, we stopped, and then he's like, "Wow, I never knew youth were so passionate about this issue." Although we were both on different sides, it really showed that one respected each other on their views. My favorite green tip: I'm an avid coffee addict, so to say, and my favorite green tip is to use a coffee mug, a reusable coffee mug. Hi, I'm Walter Pang, and I'm nominated for Environmentalist Individual.
Congratulations to all of the nominees, and particularly to the winner of this year's Individual Environmentalist Award at the ConocoPhillips Youth of Distinction Awards, from all of us at the TD Friends of the Environment Foundation.